The Samsung Galaxy S25 series is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated smartphone lineups of 2025. With a rumored launch set for January, leaks and predictions are already painting a picture of what could be a groundbreaking release. If you're someone who thrives on staying ahead in the tech world, the Galaxy S25 family promises to deliver innovation, power, and sleek design. And if you're eager to access more exclusive insights and updates, don't forget to join our membership. Link is in the description. Let's begin with the base model, the Samsung Galaxy S25. Rumors suggest a 6.2-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 x 2340 pixels, offering crisp visuals and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. While this is consistent with its predecessor, the Galaxy S24, the S25 might include subtle enhancements for an even better viewing experience. Powering this model is expected to be the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, Qualcomm's flagship processor, ensuring lightning-fast performance and efficiency. With 12 GB of RAM as the likely standard for most variants, it's a step up from the 8 GB seen in the S24, though an 8 GB option might still be available. Storage capacities are rumored to range from 128 GB to 512 GB, providing plenty of space for apps, photos, and videos. On the camera front, leaks suggest the S25 will retain the same setup as the S24, featuring a 50-megapixel wide lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom. The front-facing camera is also expected to remain a 12-megapixel sensor, perfect for selfies and video calls. While these specifications may not represent a significant upgrade, the S25's camera system is still expected to deliver high-quality results. The 4,000 mAh battery capacity might remain unchanged, but software optimizations could enhance its overall performance. Next up is the Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. This model is rumored to feature a larger 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a sharper 1440 x 3120 resolution, making it ideal for users who love immersive visuals. The 120 Hz refresh rate is expected to provide a fluid experience, whether you're gaming, scrolling, or streaming. Like the base model, the S25 Plus is predicted to run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, ensuring powerful performance. Storage options may mirror those of its predecessor, offering 256 GB and 512 GB variants, paired with 12 GB of RAM as standard. In terms of cameras, the S25 Plus is expected to share the same configuration as the base model, delivering a reliable photography experience. However, its larger 4,900 mAh battery ensures that it can handle heavy usage throughout the day without frequent charging. For tech enthusiasts eager to explore all these features and more, joining our membership, link is in the description, can provide access to exclusive updates. The crown jewel of the lineup, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, promises to push the boundaries of smartphone technology. With a rumored 6.9-inch AMOLED display, it's set to be one of the largest screens in its category. The resolution may exceed the already impressive 1440 x 3120 pixels found on the S24 Ultra, making it a powerhouse for streaming, gaming, and multitasking. Like its siblings, the Ultra is expected to feature a 120 Hz refresh rate and be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. Storage options could go as high as 1 TB, while RAM might start at 16 GB, offering unparalleled speed and efficiency. The Ultra's camera system could see some upgrades, with leaks pointing to a new 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. This would complement its 200-megapixel primary camera, 50-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x zoom, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x zoom. The front-facing 12-megapixel camera is expected to remain, but the overall setup hints at a stellar photography and videography experience. The 5,000 mAh battery is likely to stay the same as its predecessor, but it should still provide excellent endurance paired with fast charging capabilities. Finally, whispers about a potential Samsung Galaxy S25 Slim have intrigued many. This rumored model might focus on photography, possibly boasting a camera setup that rivals the Ultra's, all while featuring a thinner and more lightweight design. Details are sparse, but it's clear that Samsung could be targeting a niche market with this variant. The Galaxy S25 series is shaping up to redefine smartphone expectations with cutting-edge specs and premium designs across its models. Whether you're interested in the compact base model, the Balance Plus version, or the Powerhouse Ultra, there's likely a Galaxy S25 that fits your needs. And if you want to stay updated on all the latest rumors and exclusive insights, join our membership. Link is in the description for an insider's view into the world of tech innovation. The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the Stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new Camera Control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1 nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low-light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15-watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.